Hey, it's me. Today, I'm gonna do another one of these videos where my baby chooses what I paint on, except this time it's gonna be called My Toddler Chooses because she's
a toddler now.
I think actually technically she was a toddler the first time. She's almost 2, so she's not quite a baby anymore. Am I gonna keep doing this video over and over again until I'm like, my teenager picks my awesome? I did one video like this a couple months ago and you guys really enjoyed it and I had a lot of fun with it. If you don't know, I do have a daughter and I have a second one on the way. I'm
quite pregnant right now.
I don't really bring her face on camera and I don't reveal her name because I like to protect her privacy. However, this is a fun way that I can kind of include her in my content. I'm giving her even more control this time than I did last time. So I'm gonna let her make more choices for me. Whatever the child chooses, I will be making art out of. So, time to choose. First, we're gonna have very important quiz time, okay? Who is this? Pickle. This? Who is this? I want you to help me pick what to paint on, okay? A box, a book, or a squishy? Which thing do you think I should paint on? The squishy. The squishy, immediately. But which squishy? Some sort of squirrel with an acorn, a bear, or a cat on bread? This one? You like the cat? Wow, that's a firm squish. Can you choose one color? Purple. I knew it was going to be purple. Now I want you to choose a theme, okay? We have sprinkles, food, or nature.
Sprinkles? Oh, yay!
That's the microphone. Alright, now that I've received my orders from Her Majesty, it's time for ideation. What do we gotta work with here? I gotta paint this cat sitting on a loaf of bread, and I have to feature the color purple and use a sprinkle theme. Looks like choices I would have made myself. Just the amount of pride I felt when she chose sprinkles. Now this particular squishy I actually bought myself a long time ago before people were sending me their disgusting squishies. I used to just buy them myself online, and this is one of the ones that I picked out. The design is a little bit I don't want to be mean to that face. She's clearly unintelligent, but she's sweet. It's a pink cat on a pink bread. Pink and more pink, but in the worst way possible. You can't use bubblegum pink next to salmon pink. That's wrong. Also, the green paw prints, kind of lazy looking. The hearts are... Actually, there's something that I like about those. Printing on the ears is way off. I missed a little bit there. And the noodle arm on the cat is not my favorite, although I'm not really going to do anything to change that. So let's just work on accepting it. Somehow, this squishy has gotten all types of ripped up and torn over the years. I guess I can't judge anyone for ripping their squishies, because this is what I do to mine. It must be all that aggressive squishing. But all of those things make it the perfect candidate for a makeover. So step 1, oh, I stabbed it. Well, at least I used decorative scissors. The seams on this one are pretty wretched, so I'm trimming those up. Then I have to give this squishy a nice sanding to make sure that my paint sticks. That's looking good. And I jumped right into the base coat from here, which feels a little sudden. Usually I like to chop something or add something, you know, perform some sort of risky surgery, but I kind of liked this one the way it was, so I'm not just gonna chop or add for the sake of chopping or adding. However, I did overlook one small detail: the face, specifically the eyes and the whiskers. The whiskers. I realized those are both indented. Is that the right word? We can't have that. So I'm covering those with a thick layer of puffy paint. I want to move the eyes and redesign the face completely, so I can't have this old face haunting me in the background. We gotta cover it up. After one coat of that, it's a little bit better, but still visible, so back at it again. Face, face, go away, come again. Never. I'm singing nursery rhymes now. And looks like I can still see it, so here we go again. Another coat. Go ahead. Get gone, please. Soon. Finally, that looks pretty good. So now bringing in the color of the day as selected by the child.
purple.
This particular purple was mixed quite a while ago. It's unfortunately gone a little chunky. We're not quite at cottage cheese level, but definitely in the realm of curdled milk.
Oh,
I think I can deal with it. Going ahead and applying that. It is a very lovely, gentle color. Too bad it's so darn chunky. It just feels so sticky and not spreadable. Yeah, I can't deal with that. Switching my paint out, and in that process, I ended up changing my mind. I want to do a brighter purple. Mini-Me said, let's give her purple. I wasn't surprised that she chose purple. I think it's her favorite color right now, just based on some small pieces of evidence, like the absolute despair she felt the other day when I tried to give her the pink sippy cup instead of her favorite purple one. So hopefully this purple cat will be acceptable. I decided to add some purple details to this. I added a light purple face, which instantly made this seem very familiar. Like, I feel like it looks like someone I know. Some classic cartoon character. Who is that? Is it Sylvester? No, I don't know. I also added light purple tips to the ears and on the little booty. I wanted to really take the time to add some nice details to this. It is a relatively simple project, so let me at least try and make it somewhat good. I added some purple stripes to the back, pink inner ears, pink cheeks. Wow, this is usually the last step of the process. I'm going a little out of my usual order today. Hold on, it's a wild ride. Painting in the little pink tongue, which I feel like is a little bit dog-like, but I'm gonna go with it. A nice purple nose. Oh, she's
Cute so far.
Bringing out the black paint, time to paint on those facial details. I went with some cute happy eyes. I feel like the closed eyes is gonna look better with the tongue out. And some lopsided whiskers. The lopsidedness was not on purpose. Here I am noticing that. Yeah, it's pretty bad, friend. I added some eyebrows to try to distract myself from that. Eyebrows usually make me happy. Also, the lack of eyebrows makes me happy. If you haven't experienced that yourself, it's really great. But these eyebrows actually were just the most horrible thing. Didn't I just add eyebrows to something and then have to remove them? Eyebrows are apparently letting me down recently. Let's lean on some freckles. Freckles never disappoint me. Then... wait, did I never go back and fix those whiskers? Hold on. I think I just left them like that. What the? Either I forgot to fix the whiskers or somehow in that moment I was able to accept them. Looking back at this footage, how did I not fix those? It's fine, right guys?
nope.
Let's move on to the bread. Starting with this cream color, which I had to do like 10 coats of because it was so stinking transparent. Then I'm bringing in the crust color. I am going with the classic bread colors here. I thought it would make it look a little bit more appetizing and cute. Yes, purple is going to be the main accent color here, but that doesn't mean that everything has to be purple. Bread is still bread. I will say I was tempted to add on another project to this video because at this point I was realizing this is not going to take me that long. It's pretty quick and easy. However, I decided it would be much wiser to keep it simple this week because I have a very, very time-consuming project that I'm working on right now at the same time. I will say this, it's something that some of you guys have been bugging me to do for a really long time, and it's a very involved process. Speaking of, this is why the background color just randomly changed to blue. I was working on this other mystery project at the same time, and I lost track of which background was supposed to go in which video. Anyway, all that to say, I didn't realize that paint was wet. Great. Even though this week's project is a little bit quicker than what I would normally do, I'm just going to use the extra time and put it toward that massive project that I'm working on right now. Oh, and we're back to the pink background. Thank you. Next, I took my two bread colors, the crust and the not crust, and I'm mixing them together to create a color in the middle. I want to give this bread some nice texture on the inside, try to make it look nice and soft and bready. There we go, that's cute. And then I decided to add a purple heart to the center. You know, there was something about those crappy little hearts that were on the original that I kind of liked, so I decided to just bring in my own little heart from my own little heart. This is not just a regular loaf of bread, it's a special dessert bread
Filled with purple heart love, okay?
Okay. So the heart in my imagination is some sort of creamy filling. Now the last part of my design orders is the sprinkles. We cannot forget about those. So I brought out my polymer clay sprinkles. I couldn't decide if I should do the pastel colors or the bright colors, so I just chose both. I'm gonna apply some nice thick gooey spots of paint on the cat and then add sprinkles on top while the paint is still wet. Here's the song. I want the cat to be working on decorating the bread with the topping while also eating it, making a complete mess in the process. Finally, I added my signature and waboom! No, I forgot. There's this very important detail. The end of the tail needs to be painted to just overlap those stripes. Just okay. And now the squishy is finished. I think this came out really cute. I did add a lot of little details that I love, and I'm happy with this. You know, Mini-Me was pretty easy on me for this one. I didn't have too much trouble incorporating purple and sprinkles onto a cute squishy. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!